Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. This is Weigh-In Wednesday and we are going to go through week 2 of 75 hard-ish. Okay, so let's start with our weigh-in and we can go from there and I'll show you how the week went and then we'll talk. So I got on the scale this morning and I weighed in at 310.4, which is down 1.2 pounds from last week, a total of 5.6 pounds in 2 weeks, which I'm happy with. And then it's down a total of 20.6 pounds from my highest of 331 pounds.
75 hard was a fail thanks to COVID. So let's see where we're at on the scale because your girl's gained some weight if you hadn't been able to tell. Please don't be more than 314. 316.6. That means I am up 13.4 pounds from the smallest or the lowest weight that I've gotten down to before my cruise. Day 1, 75 hard coming up.
COVID stuck around for another week, so here we are again. Let's see what the scale says. 316. Ugh, this is the start of starting.
Let's see where we're at on the scale because your girl's gained some weight if you hadn't been able.
After 2 weeks, I look like this. Let's see what the scale says. 310.4 is what it says. Okay, so that's a loss of 5.6 pounds in 2 weeks. I will take it. Week 2, I did great. I'm really happy with it. I'm really proud. So let's see what we can get done in week 3 of 75 hard-ish. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I killed it last week. Last Monday, I went on a walk with my friend. I walked like, that day I think it was like 13 or 14,000 steps, which y'all will see in a minute. But oh my gosh, I did hurt my knee. My leg, my left leg from the knee up was killing me all day Monday. And then progressively as the week progressed, my knee just on my left side just ugh. So I'm being really careful with it because it still really hurts today, but I'm being very careful with it. I'm trying to limit how much I'm going up and down the stairs. But yeah, other than that, it was a really great week. I did experience a little bit of irritability, not much. Really, I'm just mad at Walmart. If you want to know more about that, then you could go and watch my weekly vlogs over on Miss Green Eyes. But other than that, it was a really good week. I'm really happy. I killed it. I've been listening and taking y'all's suggestions because I went back. There was a video that I did and I talked about weightlifting and not wanting to do it. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just I don't like doing it. I don't enjoy doing it. And I really thoroughly enjoy dancing. It's literally like I'm not even working out. And before I know it, I'm like, holy crap, I've done 30 minutes of dancing or 15 or 16 minutes. And I'm like, literally feels like I just started. So dancing is like one of those things for me where it's literally like I'm not working out. So that's why obviously I gravitate towards that the most. But I do know how important it is, especially as we age. We really need to get that toning in. So last week I incorporated a lot more toning. I am on the lookout for because I know I need to start doing legs. I know I need to start doing legs. I'm on the outlook for I'm on the outlook for, I always forget, I always wonder if they can hear me because I talk pretty loud. Anyways, I'm on the outlook for, what's it called? Like a sidetrack now. A leg workout that doesn't consist of having to get on the ground, because if I'm going to go to the gym, I don't want to use their yoga. No, I want to use their yoga mat, and I also obviously don't want to get on the ground. But I also am looking for something standing that's about 20 minutes long that I can do to tone my legs without doing any squats or lunges. Anyways, let's go ahead and go through the week in review and I'll show you guys how I did and then we'll talk a little bit more. 75 hard-ish. Day 8 went like this. I took my 20-minute walk in the morning. I did my progress picture, and then I wanted to show you this. So I went to Target, and do you see all of these empty parking spots? Yeah, girl, park in the back. I just showed you my car. My car was all the way back there. All these empty parking spots, park in the back, get those extra steps in. I met up with my friend. We went and walked at a greenway. We walked for over 3 miles for an hour and 15 minutes or so. It was a blast. The time went by so freaking fast. It's so nice to have someone to walk with and talk with. We went to Panera after that. I got a warm bowl. It wasn't very warm, but it was okay. Came home, listened to 10 minutes of this audiobook. Then I got in my 120 ounces of water, and then I read my 10 pages. This was a new book that I'm reading. I'll let you know what I think. And then, look at my stats. I'm so proud of this. 1,400 steps. Are you kidding me? What? Girl. Okay, day 8 come. Hi, my name is Jill, and I'm on a weight loss journey, and I am currently doing 75 hard-ish, and this is day 9. That's my progress picture. I went on a 20-minute walk outside. It was actually 21 minutes.
Clear on the value
I listened to my audiobook for 10 minutes, drank 120 plus ounces of water today. I did my second 20-minute workout in the gym. I worked on arms. I read 10 pages of this book. Those are my stats. And feeling pretty good about day 9. So day 9, check complete. 75 hard-ish. Day 10 went like this. I got in my progress picture very first thing in the morning. Then I went on my 20-minute outdoor walk and 21 minutes. Got in 120 ounces of water. Killed my knee while I was trying to do my second workout. Okay. But I had so much fun today. Anyways, listened to my audiobook for 10 minutes, read 10 pages of this book. These are my stats. Very happy with day 10. So day 10 comes. 75 hard-ish. Day 11 went like this. I started the day with my progress picture. I went on a walk this morning and I completely forgot to film. So there's the receipt right there. I drank 120 ounces of water. This is just me filling it up. And
this looks easy, but you're in
arm
for a
workout
workout
for my
today.
second 20-minute workout. I was going to go to the gym, but my knee is killing me, and I just could not bear the stairs. So I listened to 10 minutes of my audiobook. I read 10 pages of this book, which was really good. I had to show y'all my dessert. My protein pudding was bomb. Here are my stats. It was definitely a less active day because, again, my knee, it really hurts. Day 11 complete. Hi, my name is Jill. This is day 12 on 75 hard-ish. I took my progress picture first thing in the morning. Then I went on my 20-minute walk outside. Then I did my second 20-minute workout, which today I worked arms. It was a Chloe Ting arm workout, and girl, it challenged me, and it's got my shoulders so sore, but I feel like a badass, so yes. Then I read 10 pages of that book, listened to 10 minutes of this audiobook, which I am absolutely loving. Got in all of my water, 120 ounces. These are my stats for the day. I killed today. I killed it today. Yes, day 12 complete. Day 13 of 75 hard went like this. I started the day off with my progress picture. Then I listened to 10 minutes of this audiobook, went on a 20-minute walk outside. Then I made sure to get in my 120 ounces of water, did my second 20-minute workout, which of course was dancing. I had to be really careful though because my knee is still hurting really bad. Read 10 pages of that book. These are my stats for the day. Killed it today. And day 13 complete. Day 14, 75 hard-ish was a hard one, y'all, but I made it through. That was my progress picture. Here is me listening to 10 minutes of my audiobook. This is me walking in the rain for my 20-minute outdoor workout. Yes. got in my 120 ounces of water. I read 10 pages of this book, which I needed that today because you're about to see in a minute. Did my second 20-minute workout, and I just needed something real zen and relaxing. Incredibly stressful, and I want to binge right now. I really wanted to relax today. Sundays are supposed to be my days to relax, and I have not relaxed a single bit. My chest is tight. I'm anxious. I'm upset, and I want to do nothing but just binge these feelings away. But I know that doing that is not going to help. But when to come on here and tell y'all and be real, this is real life. I'm gonna fight through this, but it's hard. It's very hard. But I'm hoping that this moment and this day and me fighting through it is helping to inspire someone out there to know that you can fight through it too. Here are my stats for the day. Again, normally Sunday is not like this, but I had a very, very stressful day. I am very proud of myself. I ended up having a protein pudding. I made cookies and cream, or like Oreo cheesecake. I don't know what to call it yet, but oh my gosh, it was so good. Every time I make one, I'm like, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. I make a new protein pudding. This one's my new favorite. Anyways, now I'm full. Maybe I just needed some protein. Maybe I just needed to vent. I don't know. Maybe I just needed to like feel the emotion, feel the anger. But I'm good now. And I didn't binge. So day 14, week 2, complete. Day 14, complete. Check. 75 Hard, it's been great. I've been really loving the audiobook that I've been listening to. I've been listening to You Are Badass at Making Money. It's very good. And I'm actually writing down the things that she says, like write this down, do this exercise. I'm actually doing it. Been enjoying the walking, been enjoying being like super active. I actually am thoroughly enjoying it. I'm noticing my mood is just, it's so much better. It's so much better. Walmart made me mad yesterday, so I'm still a little ticked about that because Sundays are my like rest days. So I'm hoping that I'm not like too overly tired this week because really, no, I did not rest yesterday. It was a mess. It was ugh, I don't even want to talk about it. It pissed me off so bad. So I was a little stressed out yesterday. Oh yes, I wanted to binge, and y'all probably, did you see that? I don't remember. Yeah, you should have seen that throughout the weekend review. So first of all, I made a sushi bowl for lunch, and I intended to have shrimp in said sushi bowl, which is going to up the protein. I also intended to have a little bit more of my cauliflower rice because that was also in my Walmart order that did not get delivered. Long story short, I did a Walmart delivery yesterday. They left off over 20, like over half of my order, like 21, 22 items. It was ridiculous. And it was all of my frozen and cold items. So I had ordered shrimp. I had ordered the cauliflower medley. Oh, so good. And I was so ready to have a cucumber, which they got the cucumber. But I ordered that. I was so ready to have my sushi bowl because I've literally been obsessed with them. And I got all the stuff to make it except for the shrimp. So it was definitely lower in volume because I didn't have enough cauliflower rice that I was intending to use, and then it wasn't enough protein with the volume with the shrimp. So I feel like that also contributed to me feeling like I wasn't feeling out of control. I just wanted to eat, and I really was like, I'm just gonna go dance, and I couldn't dance because my knee was really hurting yesterday. And so I was like, what can I do? And I went back to what I'm reading, because what I'm currently reading right now for my 10 pages of reading is, let me see if I can pull up my Kindle on my phone. I think I can. I think it's called like the binge code. I will link it down below. I want to read the Noom Mindset, and I have a pretty considerable, they give you like a really good sample. Is this the whole book? I don't know. It's showing me that I have 628 pages. This is the Noom Mindset. I talked about this in the vlog that y'all will see on Monday. But I saw this book at Target, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like something I want to read. But it's called Learn the Science, Lose the Weight, and it's called the Noom Mindset. You know, the Noom app. So anyways, what is the book I'm actually, okay, the book I'm actually reading is called The Binge Code, and it's 7 Unconventional Keys to End Binge Eating and Lose Excess Weight. And it looks, let me make sure there's no personal information on this. It does, there's not. It looks like that. So I will also link this one down below, but basically it talks about if you want to binge, and I'm going to actually purchase the book so I can have it, so I can make copies of things and put it up, because with the Kindle and stuff, it's just harder to go through, especially when you're in that binge mindset. Like, I gotta go binge, I gotta go eat, I gotta blah, blah, blah. You just turn into a different person. You really do. So with that being said, it said if you feel like binging, say Zen 10, and just put yourself like for 10 minutes, do something to get your mind off of binging, and whatever that could be for you. So immediately I thought, let's go dance, but then I was like, neat, not gonna happen. So then I was like, all right, I'm gonna message a friend, and not message, I video messaged a friend, and I basically told her everything with Walmart and the whole story. And I was just like, I'm so frustrated and I want to binge, so I'm talking to you, so thank you for listening. And I didn't want to binge. But what I realized was, and I really genuinely think that this is why I wanted to binge, because I've had emotional days like I had yesterday, where it's like shit's not going my way and I want to pout and I want to have a tantrum and all this kind of stuff, and I'm gonna get angry and this and that. But I don't want to binge. I genuinely think it was the lack of protein and the lack of volume, because I was intending to have a bigger lunch. And then that just kind of spiraled, because I was emotional, I was mad, I was angry, I was feeling all these feelings. But then I also wasn't satiated. And sometimes, you can get your hunger cues all messed up and all this kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I realized, I was like, okay, I'm going to go eat. And I got some cereal. I know it's not the best choice, but listen. I didn't binge. I stayed within my calories, and I weighed it out. It was a good enough amount for me to be like, okay, like I feel satisfied. And it was 300 calories, definitely more than I would do on a normal day. But I put in my 1 cup of almond milk. I sat there, I ate it, and I was like, okay, I'm still feeling like a little snacky, a little hungry. So that's when I ate my protein pudding. And then I was like, I'm good. And for the rest of the evening, I did not have a single urge to binge. So, I mean, I know every time is not going to go that easy and that smoothly, where it's like Zen 10, do something for 10 minutes, get my mind off of it. Still, mind is still on it. I'm feeling a little snacky. I'm feeling a little hungry. Let's go eat a little bit. Let's go weigh everything out. Let's go make sure it's still within a calorie deficit. Let's go do this. I know it's not going to always go that smoothly, but I'm glad that it did go that smoothly yesterday, because it's nice. And it was nice to be able to, it wasn't so intense where I was just like, but it was getting there. So I'm glad that I was able to incorporate this and remember. So then hopefully this can be, because the book talks about, it's not the emotions as to why, it's your conditioning. You are conditioned to do that, because people who don't binge and who don't go to food, they don't do it because that's what they've never done that. They've never been like sad and thought, oh, let's go eat, So it's like, it's not a thing. She explains it way better than I'm explaining it now, but it makes a lot of sense. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it's basically like your conditioning, and you have to change the habit of, I want to go eat. I'm feeling this, I don't want to feel it, I want to go eat, or I just want to feel better. And it also talks about, because a lot of times, I know a lot of people who have binge eating disorder will say that I binge because food is my friend. Food is always there for me. Food never lets me down. Food never lies to me. Food's never cheated on me. It's never lied to me. It's never broken my heart. It has never made plans with me and then broken them, or ghosted me, or none of that, disregarded my feelings, invalidated my feelings. It's never done any of that. But it's I think she calls it a faux friend, and it's so true because you'll say it all the time, like, food is my friend, food never let me down, da 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 da. But like, is it really? It's really not. Food is not your friend. It has put me into so much more. It has done so much more bad than it has good. Like, in the moment, I'm like, oh, it feels good. But then what happens after the binge? How do I feel when I wake up the next morning? How do I feel as I've had that binge episode, afterwards, the next day? Am I able to get right back on track? Because sometimes, a lot of times, it's like, okay, I binged yesterday, F it, I'm gonna binge today too. And it's a lot goes into it, but I am actively wanting to work on this because I know it's going to take a lot of work. And I know I say this all the time, and I've been saying this for years, but I'm truly ready to commit and make the time and put forth the effort to do everything in my power to not give in. And when that voice in my head says, go ahead and binge today. You haven't binged in like 3 months or 4 months or however long, you haven't binged in so long. Just go ahead and do it. And, it'll satiate whatever you're going through right now. And you won't want to binge tomorrow. It'll be fine. The voice is always there. I follow this girl on TikTok. Her name is Tanya, and her username is Taking My Life Back at 42. She had gastric sleeve, but she's always talking about mindset and how important it is. And she says every morning, she makes the decision to have a good day. She makes the decision to be in a positive mind frame, positive attitude. She says constantly, even though she's had gastric sleeve, which we all talk about this all the time, gastric sleeve, gastric bypass, it doesn't matter. Even though you've had surgery, it's just a tool. It does not make none of that, the trauma, the food addiction, none of that stuff. You have to do the work regardless. And even when you do the work, it's so hard. It's just, all of it is just so freaking hard. And again, we all know this. We all know how hard it is, because if it wasn't hard, we would not have so many obese people. We would not have so many people being overweight and all that stuff. But she talks about like mindset. It's a choice. It's a choice to wake up. It's a choice to have a good day. It's a choice. And and even within saying that, of course, you're still going to have bad days. You're still going to make poor decisions. You're still going to make poor choices. You're still going to have your temper tantrums, all that kind of stuff. But when you wake up every morning and decide, I'm going to have a good day, and you have that positive attitude, she says that all the time, every morning, that fat girl is like knocking on her door, like, hey, don't do this, or hey, you want to go eat this, hey, you want to go eat those cookies, hey, you want to go eat the brownie, hey, you want to go eat those shits. And it's so freaking true. She's lost over 200 pounds. She's thin. She did it. She's doing it. But the thing is that even though she's lost the weight, it doesn't mean that it ends. She has to actively continue to make the right choices every single day. And that's what it boils down to. So I'm just going to, again, have to actively, I really recommend this book. It's very good. But also I have to actively remember what I'm doing this for and whys. And don't let depression overtake me. Because I'm going to be honest, when COVID hit and I had COVID for 3 weeks, I wasn't doing anything. I literally could not get off the couch but to go to the bathroom. My energy was so freaking depleted. So obviously I gained weight because of just the fact that I was so inactive. But on top of that, that depression started kicking in after the first week. I didn't care anymore. So my why didn't matter. So that's when I have to really, and I say this all the time, it's in those moments when I really have to make that decision. I'm going to have to, make that decision to be like, this is not going to overtake me anymore. I've got to follow through and don't let that depression mind take over, because I knew it was only situational. And my point is, y'all know on this channel, it's been I'll lose it, gain it, lose it, gain it, lose it, gain it. But this is, I have to consciously every day make the decision to continue to build on those habits and stay active, drink my water, keep my mindset right. I said it and I'll say it again because it is so freaking important. If your mind's not right, you will never get this. You will never, like, you cannot continue to lose weight and stay losing weight with a negative, because that thought process gets in your head. Of those thoughts will get in your head. You have to be strong. You have to be strong up here, because the thoughts of you'll never lose this weight without assistance. You'll never be able to do this. You're not strong enough. Like, there's so many things. Just go ahead and give up. It's never going to happen for you. It's going to take too long. Just all of the things, all of the voices that come into your head, and it's just like, shut up, go. And you have to, like, I have to make sure that I get myself to the point, especially when that depression starts to come over, or I start to feel a little sad, or I start to feel whatever, the emotions basically. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Week 2 was a success. We are in week 3. We are already like killing it. I have like already did my workouts, 6,830 steps so far, 41 minutes of exercise. I mean, I'm killing it already, and it's not even noon yet, so go me. I still have my second workout to do, and I'm also going to be organizing some things today. So yeah, this whole like energy thing, and that's the thing, it's the stupid depression, or those stupid like negative thoughts that get in my head. It's that comfort zone of like, I'm so used to being sad, I'm so used to wallowing in that sadness, that I will just be like, oh, okay, yeah, even though I know that like staying active and like doing these certain things makes me feel better, you start to get back in this like lazy mode where it's just like, I don't have to do that today, or oh no. So it's like every day you have to make the choice, and I'm telling myself this, Jill, every day you have to make the choice to choose you, period. Every day you have to wake up and make the choice to choose you. Choose positivity, choose to be active, choose to be happy, choose to put yourself back out there again, choose to take down that guard and those walls that you've built, choose to put yourself back out there again with dating and friendships and going places and all of that stuff. So choose. We all have a choice every day. So anyways, have an amazing day. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys did this week. And I will see you guys in the comments, and I will also see you guys on Monday with the day in the life vlog that I'm so excited for you guys to see. Like, I'm just like so excited to be vlogging again, because I'm vlogging like food, I'm vlogging workouts, exercise, things that's happening throughout the day. Like, I'm just so excited. So I will see you guys on Monday. Bye guys.